Oh, this is taking forever. Alright, there we go. So, the game has started. We're just about a minute in. Looks like the red team wants to take this buff, and the red team is Timbitou on Carapace, Lucian on Vezin, LeandraChris on Scorpix, Euronymous on Ustat, and AlperPOWER on Lazarus. The green team is Chingy on Undyne, Sai on Icor, Zastam on Pycon, Marbles on Zai, and Donkey on Nisus. So we are. Looks like green team's gonna go for the normal jungle. They're probably gonna have Chingy, Undine solo mid, because then they'll get the support and carry together on top lane. Red team's taking this buff. They're gonna get the early team gold. I'm not sure who they give it to. They let Lazarus have it. I don't know. I don't know if that was intentional, but it's pretty good for him because he takes a solo mid and he'll have just crazy sustain. Looks like bot lane we're gonna have Euronymous and Timbitou, Ustat and Carapace. Looks like Scorpix is gonna be jungling and Vezin takes a solo top. That's a pretty interesting strategy to have Scorpix as your jungler. But I do definitely like the solo Vezin up top. And then bot lane we have Pycon and Zai. It's a very damaging combo. If Pycon hits with his axe and is able to slow him down enough that he can catch him then with his stun, and then Zai comes in with a ridiculous kick. Oh, and Timbitou walks right into the bush, but it's Carapace, and he just kind of shrugs the damage off. And then he, whoops, and then he dives under and is all healthy again. Mid lane creeps are completely cleared. Vezin is getting pushed pretty hard up top. The tower's taking some damage. He's getting creep kills. Not really. It's not actually. We got Donkey and AlperPOWER being the only ones who are above 10 right now. Oh, and I missed a kill. It looks like instead of Zai and Pycon being super aggressive, it's Ustat and Carapace, and that's a pretty nasty combo as well. Both of their Qs have a lot of slow, and then you get the pop-up from Carapace, and just let Ustat hit him a couple times, and that's a lot of damage. He's already doing 55. Wait for some action. Scorpix is jungling. He's not doing it particularly quickly. He's only at 10 creep kills right now. He's going with the, a typical jungler build. He's got the Deathwalker's relic, but he's not doing a lot of damage. Zai's coming around. He's gonna try and get a gank right here. And Pycon jumps in. Pycon might die before Zai even gets there though. And he does die just as Zai kicks in. Zai's not able to do enough damage by himself. Carapace is caught out a little bit here, but he's got Scorpix coming in to assist him a little bit. And Scorpix chases away Undine. Looks like Lazarus might be the recipient of a gank here. Sai's trying to come in with his E, but he's all by himself. He's just gonna take out the mid creeps while waiting for Undine to come back. Scorpix coming in could be dangerous. The immobilized stops him though. Zai's gonna be able to get away, no problem. Vezin's waiting here. He's just waiting for something to happen. And Icor walks right into the double nuke. Falls pretty quickly between the double nuke from Vezin and the Q from Lazarus. And there's definitely a level advantage on the red team side. They've got somebody at 5 and everybody else, and they got 4. Scorpix is the only one. Scorpix and Carapace both at 3. That's what'll happen when you got a jungler though. You get that dual solo lane, and it's pretty harmful. Oh, looks like Scorpix was trying to steal some of the other jungle, but he's gonna get caught out and fall. Zai and Pycon finally get to use their moves to take somebody out. We got a little over 2,000 gold advantage on the red team side. They got that buff, and they've got 2 kills. It's not a big surprise. And they've got AlperPOWER with 40 kills, and Euronymous with 23. Euronymous might be in a little bit of trouble here, though. If Undine can hit her, ooh, she misses the immobilize. He's going to get away with no problem. Carapace uses his pop-up, and he's going to get away, too. A little bit of a fail gag from the green team. It's too bad. They almost had him. It's very close. And if Undine's not careful, she might be found in that bush. But the other 2 that are here are getting quad ganked. Pycon goes down easily. Lazarus might tower dive. Decides not to, though. Probably, I mean, he had his ultimate, so he could have gone in, but not sure that he would have been able to get the kill against Zai and his E. So now we got Scorpix. Scorpix starting on the buff. Lazarus is going to come in. I imagine they'll give it to Lazarus. It's not bad for Scorpix to have, but I don't know that you necessarily want him as the fastest member of your team. They do in fact give it to Lazarus. He's going to be looking for a gank on Chingy, who is now level 6 and has his ultimate.
Bottom is MIA.
Vezin dropping his Sig up top. Doesn't get the kill with his Sig, but does finish the kill. And Iker was trying to take the tower out, leaves it with only 35 health, but dies himself. It's quite unfortunate for green team. Yeah, Vezin's Sig is very strong, but getting 2 kills with it is pretty good.
Middle is MIA.
Green team thought that Lazarus was going bot. He instead goes and starts working on the top buff. Not sure who they'll give it to. Very possibly Lazarus again. Just give him more sustain. Although Vezin can use it as well, and he does take it. So Vezin's got the mana and health regen buff.
Bottom is MIA.
Not much action going on right here. Take a quick look at the items. Not a whole lot bought. Lazarus went for the Nightshade Eidolon immediately to get his sustain, and he's leading the pack at 60 creep kills. We have Zastam inside, both very low on creep kills. Only Timbitou. I guess he's planning on playing a support Carapace. Undine's hanging out around bot. Looks like she might want to start something. They do finally kill that top turret. But Undine comes in. The ult from Ustat takes out Zastam. However, they are able to take out Carapace. Ultimately, you really want to get the carry, though. It's unfortunate they weren't able to get him. Zai is now 6, and he has his ultimate. So Euronymous has to be very careful. He's got 1,000 health, but that goes down real quickly when Zai kicks you and ults you. Especially if Chingy can follow it up with his ult. It's still available. Zai takes a lot of damage from Ustat's Q, and then Lazarus' Q finishes it off. Lazarus is going to continue just fighting right on the tower, saves his ultimate, and then takes out Undine. And Pycon's just lumbering in just a little bit too late. So Euronymous, whoa, barely made it away, but he makes it away with less than 40 health. And almost doesn't count for the green team. They're just falling a little bit more behind. 6 kills and almost 6,000 gold. It's quite unfortunate. Looks like Scorpix is still pretty low level, especially in comparison to the rest of his teammates. But he's been doing his job. He got the Vezin a solo lane, and now he's gonna slow Iker and Nisus down with plenty of time so the Vezin can come in, drop his E and drop his ultimate, and that's just way too much damage for them to handle. Undine's coming in, not real sure what she's trying to do here. Pycon had an opportunity to ult Carapace right there. I'm not sure why he didn't take it while he was on top of the tower. It's a missed opportunity for a kill for them. They really could have used that. It's not a lot of totems in the game so far. We've got a couple True Visions from green team, but nothing else. They did know the Vezin was in there. Miss with Pycon's axe, but Marbles comes in with the kick and ultimate and takes him down. Pycon falls as well. They just had all kinds of backup from the rest of his team, so Vezin doesn't go down without helping to take somebody with him. If they had had vision in that bush, that fight might have gone a little bit better. Pycon could have, he did use his ultimate, but he could have ultimated in and maybe done a little bit more damage quicker and then gotten out. Ichor looks like he's coming down to try and gank. He has his ultimate. It's just so hard to catch Ustat though. We get ultimates from both Undyne and Ustat, take out Carapace and Zai. Euronymous still able to get away though, and now he's 4-0-4. He's got 47 creep kills. That's not a terribly large amount for 11.5 minutes in, but the fact that he still hasn't died is a pretty big deal. You know, he's only level 9. It's not crazy, but it is as high as anybody else from the green team. Iker gets caught by the Vezin E and the Vezin Q. Vezin doesn't have quite enough damage though, and Nisus is able to chase away Ustat. If Ustat had tried to tower dive there, I'm fairly certain Nisus would have taken him out quickly. In comparison, the Nisus has 71 creep kills, but is 2-2, so she's still probably a little bit farther behind in her farm, despite the fact that she's got more creep kills. Hero kills are ultimately what makes this game. Ichor putting a totem down, runs right into Vezin. Oh, and then Zai follows him in, tries to kick Vezin, and then gets caught by the Vezin ult. Now they're going to tower dive Ichor. Lazarus has the serum and is able to see Ichor in his grove, and they tower dive him and take him out. They're probably going to take this tower out right now. They know there's a totem in there, and then Lazarus comes and finishes it off. So it looks like the red team might be starting to take control of the totems as well. That was one small advantage that the green team had. I'm not sure how long it's going to stay. In fact, it's completely gone now. I'm not sure if they're going to be able to get it back. Oh, and they put a totem down, and it's immediately taken out. That's pretty unfortunate. Looks like they're going to take this top buff. I don't know that they're trying very hard to give it to anybody specific, but Ustat does walk away with it. When at some point Scorpix had taken the speed buff as well. Not real sure on that one. Pycon ults Lazarus, and then Lazarus turns his ult on and just walks away, no problem. Undine had missed the immobilize. It wouldn't have made a difference though. They're not going to be able to keep him around long enough that his ult would have wore off and they could have killed him through it. Or killed him after it, rather. We got all 5 members of the green team in the middle. And then there's this True Vision totem, so the red team knows that there's 2 of them standing in there. It's not a good place to be in. And they're going to take out that totem real quick. Oh, Ichor walks in. He's got 2 True Vision things there. They are able to take out Carapace, but then Lazarus sigs in and hits all 5 members of the green team, gets a triple kill. Donkey and Sai are able to walk away, but that's a big win for the red team. They've now got a 12,000 gold advantage, 12 kills. Turrets are finally even, but they have the ability to pretty much push as they want, especially with a Vezin and a Lazarus on the team. And then Ustat to kill the towers. Looks like they're just going to tank this tower and do as much damage as possible. Zai kicks in, tries to kill Vezin, but does not do enough damage. Now the creeps are here. Now they're going to be able to finish this tower off. Scorpix just laughs at the Nisus trying to hit him and walks away when the turret's dead. Vezin, a little risky here with no health, but also no totems by the green team, so they have no idea where he is. Green turret destroyed. Lazarus goes ahead and takes out the bottom turret for the green team. Vezin teleporting back, going to get some items. After that huge fight, you can see the items are definitely big advantage for the green team. Euronymous already has a full hammer and is almost done with the bow, I'm sure, whereas Nisus hasn't even started her hammer. The red team might be... I think they definitely have the ability to take out a buff, and they have the vision to do it as well. Looks like they're not going to. A big buff. They're just kind of going to farm up, try and build their advantage even more. But it's now up to 14,500 gold. They're just kind of walking around. If they were a little more aggressive here, they might be able to end the game. They still have Sigs from Carapace. Sigs available for Carapace, Scorpix, and Ustat. You drop all 3 of those at the same time, and that's game over. Green team putting another totem down, trying to get a little bit of a vision advantage, but they don't see this totem here. So the red team, it looks like they're going to follow all of the green team. Pycon goes in, stuns the Lazarus. Here comes the Sig from Ustat, though, makes Lazarus invisible. They're able to take down 4 of the green team almost immediately. There's no way I can comment that quickly, I'm sorry. But basically 3 ultimates dropped down from the red team, and they took the green team out immediately. Now they're just going to push to win. There's nothing Nisus can do. Nisus has her signature up, but without any kind of support, she's pretty much useless against 5 team members. Oh, and red team's gonna back off. I'm not real sure why. They had the ability to finish it right there. If they use Carapace to pull them away, and then Scorpic's signature could just do crazy damage. But they're just gonna farm up a little bit more. Speed buff might be coming up soon. They might want to take that, but not sure. You can take a look at the creep kills. Donkey's the only member of the green team with anything significant. Everyone else is doing pretty good on the red team, except for the support Carapace, who might be about to get caught. Looks like Pycon's not going to be able to quite catch up, and he'd meet a very angry Ustat if he decided to ult Carapace there. Donkey's doing his best to farm, and the rest of the team is roaming trying to find somebody, but I just don't think they're going to be able to do enough damage. The one thing that could change this entire fight is a Pycon signature. If he ults in and then turns his Sig on immediately, and then he's able to survive the initial burst, I think he could definitely wipe out all of red team. But then they still have to push, and they've got all of their mid towers, both of their monoliths and the Acropolis. That's a lot to take out, and no one is the full level 20 yet, so they're not even going to get the full 60 seconds. Looks like we have 5-on-4 in the middle. Green team decides just to back off. They have the totem here, so they had a little bit of advantage for vision. Of course, red team has this totem here. Lazarus is teleporting back in, getting ready for the fight. And Undine uses her Immobilize to try and save her. Here, Pycon, oh boy. And they just did a bunch of damage to Pycon. Unless they can kill him, he's ready to wipe right now. They did so much damage, they weren't able to burst him down. He takes out 3 people almost immediately. He's gonna go straight for the towers. His signature is down, though. He didn't get all 5 people down. He didn't get any towers down. It's good, but it's not quite good enough. He's gonna have to keep... They're gonna have to use this opportunity to push. Lazarus or Ustat's teleporting in. I guess he was... I don't know. He can't really defend. They're definitely gonna be able to take this tower down. I'm not sure why he didn't go back to base. But you can see Vezin's in base. He's going to be buying. He's got the full ring. He's going to be doing tons of damage. Doesn't have his ultimate, though. He did drop it when Pycon sigged, which is a little unfortunate. But now the rest of the members of the red team are up. They're going to try and chase down the green team. And if they are able to, it's game over. It's very close. They're definitely going to get... Oh, they didn't get Icor. And Hikor's ult drops Ustat, and Vezin goes down. Icor's very close to dead. Now Scorpix is dead. I'm not sure why all of the members of red team weren't there. But now we have everyone except for Pycon alive for green team, and only Lazarus alive for the red team. He's going to teleport back to base. Green team is going to take advantage of the Icor healing and going to try and push in. They don't have any creeps to tank right now. They're going to let Icor just tank, though. They can take that tower out pretty quick. They're going to have to back. Icor goes down with 1 Q from Lazarus. And Lazarus turns his ult on and just does crazy amounts of damage. Undine ults before Lazarus ult is done. Looks like Nisus is going to take out Lazarus. Well, actually, Zai's kick takes out Lazarus. Now these two need to fall back because the other 4 members of red team are alive. And there's the Ustat spear trying to get somebody, not able to catch anyone. I don't know where Pycon's going. Pycon, it's it's only Scorpix here, but if Pycon, oh, now it's Vezin and Ustat, and it didn't even need Ustat. Vezin, with all that spell power and the ring, takes out Pycon immediately. I'm not sure what he was doing out there by himself. Green team had a small advantage. Now they've got to regroup a little bit, and they've got to hope that they can somehow catch red team making a mistake again. They did. That Pycon Sig definitely changed this game, though. That Pycon Sig, and then when the red team only chased with 3 people, definitely changed this game. Oh, and there's the over-the-wall totem by Iker. Very, very suave move. Undine, with her signature, can take that ult out immediately. Looks like green team might go and try and take the other buff. That's a bad idea, I think. Without any vision, it's going to be not very good for them. Iker put this totem here. I don't think the red team's going to be able to get there before their true vision runs out. Here, red team is where they're circling around. There's only 3 of them. Oh, they do take the totem out just before the true vision expires. Not sure what Pycon might get caught out again. He really doesn't want to do that. He's a full damage Pycon with two hammers and nothing else. So he's rather squishy. Can do a ton of damage, but rather squishy. Looks like red team, they warded this buff. I'm not sure if they're going to go for it. They might take this tower out real quick. Lazarus takes all the creeps out with his E, and then Carapace and Lazarus combined take the tower out. We've got a couple members of red team waiting for green team to come in. Green team wisely staying back. I saw Vezin walk into that bush, letting them know, we know where you are. There's just kind of a little bit of roaming going on from red team. They're going back to the middle lane. They don't have the Acropolis advantage anymore. The Acropolis did revive. So, just kind of waiting to see. Both teams are waiting to see which one makes a mistake first. And there's no serum on the red team, so they won't see this totem here. Oh, except they put the true vision inside, so they do in fact see that totem. That's rather unfortunate for the green team. Now red team can kill that totem and then kill the buff. Pretty much uncontested. A lot of totems here for red team. And Lazarus turns his ult on, gets Pycon to ult on top of him. Here's the ult from Scorpix and Vezin. And the Ustat ult you saw came in there. There's a wipe for the green team. Now we got all 5 members of the red team alive. They're just going to walk into the base, take out the last monolith, and end the game. It's good job waiting by the red team. Green team got a little bit impatient. They wanted to go into the forest. If they waited just a little bit longer, they might have been able to outlast, but not quite. And there's the shrine down. And there's the final lineup for everybody. All the items. You can see red team was very, very farmed. They had a huge gold advantage about 10 minutes into the game. And then they just took that all the way. Green team went real heavy on the damage, but with the exception of Psy, just not able to output the same amount of damage that the red team was, though. Alright, and there you have it.